A self-described Trump train of supporters lined the streets where the president landed in the Rio Grande Valley. This is a crowd of true believers. Ryan Wolf says he's a stay-at-home father of 3 children. He brought a ballistic vest, a knife, and a baton to protect fellow Trump supporters.
Why is this necessary?
Well, sir, we have seen the marches attack children and families and women. I'm not going to tolerate that.
Wolf and others here don't blame Trump for last week's riot at the U.S. Capitol. The conspiracy theories are running rampant.
I believe that either foreign intelligence officers or local militant groups incited the conflict.
I feel it was people like Antifa, Black Lives Matter, who infiltrated the crowd that caused the problems.
Of course, none of that is true.
He's boarding Marine One! Woo! He's on his way! He's on his way!
Among the most ardent Trump supporters is the false yet unwavering belief that the 2020 presidential election was riddled with widespread fraud.
This was a stolen election. There'll be a price sooner or later.
Nobody's ever actually looked at the evidence, so there's definitely evidence towards that, just that nobody wants to look at it.
Joanne Danworth says she will never see Joe Biden as a legitimate president and still has hopes of seeing Trump remain in office.
I want my President Trump standing up there being inaugurated as an extended president of the United States.
In this crowd, though, we found Noel Cantu. He says he's a retired Border Patrol agent and a lifelong conservative. We ended our talk on a question that revealed the danger for Republicans lying about the 2020 election.
President Trump has said that the election was stolen from him over and over and over. What if in the end you've been lied to this entire time?
I would definitely be very upset, because if my party is going to lie to me, and this is what they're telling me, and I find out later that it was nothing but lies, I don't think that I will ever vote again.
And Aaron, what is really striking after spending the day talking to Trump supporters is this divide as we see more and more Republicans in Washington turning on President Trump. It is just not happening here on the ground among his most fervent supporters, and that divide is really striking to see. Aaron?
It really is. Thank you very much, Ed Lavandera. That was really remarkable and important for everyone to see. I want to bring in John Avlon, our senior political analyst. John, I just want to give you a chance to react to that, right? You could say whatever percentage of the population Trump's diehard base is going to be, right? But it's going to be there. And when you hear what they still believe, it is pretty stunning and pretty important for people to understand that someone's going to change those views.
Yeah, and they have been fed lies by their president. Their president has lied to them. And I say their president because they're convinced they'll follow him anywhere, regardless of facts. Lies have created this situation, this attack on the Capitol. That's what happens. And they will be confronted eventually by that fact over time. Joe Biden's going to have a chance to reset, but it's not going to heal all our divisions over time because of these hardcore supporters, because of these militia-esque figures who've bought into all these conspiracy theories. But that is what Donald Trump has done to our country. It will be his legacy, and it was one the Republican Party will need to deal with for a long time to come because of it.
What do you make of that man at the end, the former Border Patrol agent who said, if I found I was lied to, if I find out, I will never speak again, never vote again, I'm sorry. What do you make of that? Because obviously the truth is out there, but how do you get that truth to some of those supporters who would then change their minds?
Well, first, he has been lied to. And that truth will come out over time as the fever breaks with the new presidency, as more information comes out about this president's misrule. But that's the real danger, because one of the downstream effects of lying all the time from the Oval Office is a decrease in trust in our democracy. It's a feature, not a bug for those folks who want to hold on to power regardless by any means necessary. And that's the danger for our democracy we're going to need to confront.